right, boys. Let's get everything set up here, kind of get the final touches going. I'll get the curtain shut over here. Shut this up. Place that there. See how everything looks. Hopefully everything's going good tonight for everybody. Just getting this all set up here on the computer. Open up chat. What is going on here? Computer is acting up for some reason. I don't know what's going on here. I had to reset it. There we go. Now we can pull up chat and see who's in here. I think Anthony's in here. Saw his name. All right. This is live stream number 23 by the looks of it. How's it going, Richard? Don't mind me, I'm just getting everything set up. I almost feel like I might mess around with the angle. I don't know, we'll see. How's the sound and everything? Is it good? All right, buddy. Yeah, I'll see you later. No problem, man. That's why we're getting on early. Just get everybody up in here and see what's going on. Figure give the people across the pond What happened? Are we back? I don't know what the hell happened there. Let's see, live chat. Let me let's see what's going on here. Should be good. Let me know if that's good, everybody. I don't know what happened there. I don't like that that light glaring off like that. I think we may have to just increase the lighting through this way. See how that is. I don't know if that's better or not. There's like a beam of light. It's really bright. I don't know if we like that or not. I don't know. You guys like that, or would you rather have it a little darker? I don't know if that's any good or not. That beam of light is so bright. I don't know. Maybe if I shut that low one off. Let me see how this. Just gonna mess around with the lighting. I don't know. How's that? Let's see how that is. It doesn't matter, does it? Because it's still projecting right here. Fuck. All right. Well then, we'll have to figure something out here. We'll just do this and turn it down. Maybe that'll be all right there. Sorry, boys. I hate the, oh, there we go. There's like a pulsating with the light. See that? I don't like that. It's because of that fucking stratified is reflecting so much light. It's kind of crazy. I don't know. We may have to just not have it and then just do this. Open this up right here. We'll open the window up and get a little breeze in here while we're at it. Sorry I'm taking so long here. I'm just trying to get everything all good. My fucking pants are falling off my ass. Yeah, that's pretty good right there, I would think. But yeah, how's everybody doing? How's everybody's week been? So here we got it's getting nicer out there. The weather is it's like 70 degrees today. So really cool at nighttime still, but you know, it's whatever. How's the weather where everybody else is at right now? Also, if you guys are in here, make sure to close out the chat and hit the thumbs up button if you're on a cell phone or whatever. And just smash the thumbs up button out way there. It helps the algorithm with the YouTube, and it will basically show the feed, or it'll show the live stream on other people's feeds. So over there, if they don't have their notifications on, they'll see that we're live and they'll come on in, join us. So it just helps out a lot. That's pretty much what I ask for you guys. Just give the likes if you can. Other than that, we're chilling. So I need to. So I got a Stata intake, 3-inch intake tube for the Dark Knight ST, and apparently I didn't even know this was a thing, but apparently it's just a tube, right? So apparently the tubes are different for the 2015 plus, and then the 2013-14 design is a little bit like smoother, which makes no sense because the airbox is the same. The only thing that changed was the sensor design. So I don't know why they would change the bends on the intake tube from the 2015 plus because the engine, everything else is the same. I don't know why they did that, but um, hey, how's it going, man? What oil do you recommend full bolt-on stage two? Um, I mean, depends where you really live, honestly. Like, how's the climate where you are? Is it warm most of the time, like all year round, or I would say if you're stock turbo, I mean, you can 530 is fine. You honestly 1030 would be better if it's warmer out, like in the summertime. A 1030 would be better. Um, a 1040 wouldn't be bad either. I've ran 5W50 in my stock engine with a big turbo. Um, yeah. I mean, you're in the Midwest, but you're still warmer than we are. I'm in Vermont, so we get pretty cold winters. I know you guys get really cold winters too, but um, I think that's Jack or cigarettes. Hold on, guys. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. All right. Let's see here. I had to take care of something. Here we go, boys. 550 Motul, yeah. 550 is pretty good. So I ran 550 in my stock engine, big turbo, and the bearings when I took it apart they look brand new. So, wall mount tuning team manifold if anyone's selling. Yeah, stock motor is that's what they call, but you don't have to run 530. That's an EPA thing mostly. So just like the Toyotas or 020, it's not based off bearings at all. It's all about the EPA. I ran 5W50 in my stock motor, big turbo, from 20,000 miles to 46,000 miles or 44,000, whenever it was, 2015 to 2020. And the bearings look like they're brand new. It was Signature Series 5W50 AMSOIL. They look brand new. There's honestly no difference. That's why the RS calls for 550s, because the RS is a high performance engine, which 5W50 is made for more of a high performance application for higher heat. So they literally both have the same. Yeah, you're better off running 530. I run 530 in my Camry and my 4Runner. My girlfriend and I have a 2023 4Runner, and it calls for 020, but 530 is plenty fun enough. I mean, you don't need that. 5W30, literally the cold start flow is like negative 35 degrees below zero. So, yeah. And with 020, and actually there's a recall with GM. I don't know if you saw on Motor Oil Geek, he on his YouTube, but there was a recall with GM because they were running 020 with the 6.2s or something like that, and they're blowing their motors. It's crazy. The thin oil is not good. Thin oil it's literally just made for gas mileage. That's all they do it for. It's crazy. It's not to protect your motor as far as longevity goes. The heat, it can't handle the heat. Um, and literally the difference between a 0 weight and a 5W weight in the wintertime, because that's your winter grade startup, is literally 5 degrees. That's all it is. I think 0 cold flow is like negative 40, something like that. It depends on the brand. AMSOIL, I think, has the best cold flow properties of all of them. They've pretty much proven that. Pennzoil is really good. I don't know about Motul as far as cold flow, but I know Motul. The Motul that's overseas is better than the Motul that we have in the United States. Like for you in Greece, the Motul is like the legit stuff. It's totally different. It's kind of like buying a Toyota that's made in Mexico versus one that's made in Japan. The one made in Japan is going to be higher quality, made better overall, and it's going to last longer than the one that's made in Canada or Mexico or something like that, or even the United States for that matter. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of the same thing. So, but yeah, I mean, if you're in the Midwest, I'd say, 530 there's nothing wrong with 530, but the turbo loves 40 or 50 weight oil. So if you could run a 40 weight, that'd be great. That or a 5W50, that'd be awesome too. I mean, you can. You're not gonna notice the difference other than you're just protecting your engine more. And you're really not going to get much worse gas mileage. You may get like 0.5 gallon, 0.5 or half mile per gallon worse. But yeah, that's crazy. Did you become a member, or is it because of shipping? I'm a preferred member on AMSOIL, preferred customer, whatever you want to call it. Because I know you save 25% if you do it that way, but I don't know how would shipping is gonna be expensive going to over there. $40 a gallon. $40 US dollars or your money? Like $40 your money? That's insane. Jesus. It's a lot of money. I think, what is it? The Pennzoil. Do you guys have Pennzoil Platinum over there? Probably not, right? Pennzoil Platinum. And I think it's mostly Castrol and Motul is mostly the popular shit over there in the UK and, overseas. It's kind of crazy. How's Bobby doing this weekend? You guys got any plans this weekend? Anybody? Do you know? Okay, so there's a blue Focus ST. I used to have them. I don't know if anybody remembers my old channel, my old YouTube channel. I had a lot of videos of this blue Focus ST that made it was like 620 at the wheels. He was running a precision turbo. I'm buying his turbo kit that Speed Performance made for him. It's a precision turbo kit. I'm buying that kit, but I'm not going to use the turbo that he's running. I'm gonna get a precision 5662 next gen, and I'll probably rebuild his turbo and probably sell it or keep it as a spare or something. I don't know what turbo he had, but I think it was like a 5862 or Gen 2, something like that. He was pushing like 38 pounds of boost to make that much horsepower too. So he was pushing a lot of boost through that thing. It was a 2.3 stroker, but it had it actually only had a 2.0 head. So it's kind of crazy, but yeah. But he was pushing a lot of boost in that, and man, I think it was built by Speed Performance, the whole engine and everything. He beat the snot out of that thing so bad. Nice. That's good. 7.5, that's good. Maybe I wrote wrong. It's 10 euros per liter. Very cheap for the product. Yeah. Yeah. Stock liner. Yeah, the cylinder walls can handle, 650 at the wheels, no problem. The Speed Performance in New Jersey actually tested out back a long time ago. It was like 770 until they broke a cylinder wall, like cracked the cylinder. I think it's cylinder 2, cracked the sleeve on the stock sleeves, which is the liners. So yeah, it's pretty insane. Yeah. Those precision turbos though can make so much power. I mean, that's not really the reason why I want to go to precision, but it's like, okay, obviously they've been proven to be probably the best turbo out there, not for longevity, but for, just overall performance. So I figured, the white car hasn't seen a precision turbo yet. I've ran a Garrett turbo, a couple of them. I've ran an EFR turbo, which I'm still going to keep, and then I want to try precision turbo. So I'm not going to push it hard like, over 30 pounds of boost hard. I'm not going to do that, but I'm good with that. But I want it to last a long time. Who's excited for the new 4-port controller that Alex is making? Throw it on a black car. Yeah, but the thing is, okay, so that precision kit, I would have to replicate it because Speed Performance says that they can't buy, or they can't make they can't make downpipes right now, but they can make the dump tube and I guess the manifold, but they can't make the downpipe because their fabricator isn't doing that anymore. So, with 4-port aux fuel 1300cc injectors on RS engine. You mean, okay, so the RS block is the weak point. So you'd want to run an ST block with RS internals, built obviously. But depends on the turbo. It's not so all about the fuel. It's all about the turbo as well. But those injectors, I mean, if you upgrade your low pressure fuel pump, those injectors should make 700 no problem. I mean, maybe 750. Okay, yeah. Okay, so your speed 3 block or Mazda speed block. Yeah, so okay, so that's funny. So Bobby Douglas actually has a G3660. I think he has the 83 AR, and he made like almost mid 500s, probably low 500s, and it was like what? How much was it? 32 pounds of boost. You said, Bobby? I think it was 32 pounds, and it spools fast. He was at full boost around 32, 3300 on E85 though. That's on or E50, sorry. So you're gonna have a problem because you don't have E50. I don't think they even have ethanol anywhere else other than here, right? You'd have to run like race gas or something. Oh, it's 27 pounds. My bad. Um, hmm. But with 95, if it's 95 octane, you should be able to make, man, I don't know. That's a hard one because you're not running like race fuel or anything. I mean, it's definitely going to be over 400. But with 95, I don't know if you can make 450 with 95. Yeah, I mean, if you had a 2.5 liter, you could definitely do 500 at the wheels. They've done 93 octane with a 2.5 liter, but I don't know. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, if you're making 450 on 93, that's crazy. Because I was maxed out at 410 on my 2 liter setup. Usually about 410, 400 to 410 is generally the safe point, max safe point for 93 octane. For the 2.0, you know, 2.3, you can probably squeeze a little bit more out of it. But oh yeah, but you also, Bobby, you gotta realize you're not. So you got a XDI pump, so you gotta realize that too. So you can probably push it differently. You know what I'm saying? Like everything's different when you run a better high pressure fuel pump. I was a stock I'm talking like baseline stock high pressure fuel pump with a 4-port aux fuel only. 410 is about the max, unless you upgrade your high pressure fuel pump, and then it's different. Yeah, the 61 AR on a G30 660 is pretty insane because it spools so fast. Maybe the best thing for you, Predator, is if I can upgrade your high pressure fuel pump. I don't know, man. It's just it sucks that you'd have to do that. But with your situation with the 95 octane and not having ethanol, I don't know if you can get race gas or not. Because you need. I mean, you got plenty of fuel capabilities. You got the 4-port aux fuel. That's all you need. It's just the problem is you don't have the octane. You know what I mean? You don't have the octane to push it. But yeah, like Bobby says, run methanol. That's definitely you definitely run methanol. So we have 4. So we have 4 purge lines in stock. This is the new batch. So this batch consists of 4 purge lines, all ready to go, ready to ship. And I'm going on vacation next week. So what I'm going to do is, that way there, if somebody orders while I'm on vacation, I'll be able to ship them out while on vacation because I'm going to bring these with me. That way there's no holdups. So just in case somebody purchases one and they don't have to wait, basically. So you got 4 purge lines ready to go. And, you know, if anybody wants one, just let me know. How much can a single water meth injector do in the cold? Okay, so the minimum. Okay, so if you're not tuning, it's 250 cc's. If you're not tuning for it, if you're trying to get more out of it, I would recommend like fuel. You're gonna want at least 750 cc's. I would recommend running one. So this is how I did it back in the day, from 2015 to 2019 on my stock motor setup. I ran a 500 cc in the throttle body, and I ran a 250 cc in the charge pipe, the cold charge pipe. So over there, they kind of had the benefits of both. So the closer you get to your throttle body, the more it acts like a fuel because it's not having the time to atomize. Farther away from your throttle body and closer to your intercooler is going to cool off your charge temps better, but it's going to allow also to allow it to atomize better because it's just giving it more time. So having best of both worlds, I mean, that's definitely a good option. And it also equalizes the flow. Now, obviously, the best way to do it is technically doing a port injection. That's really the ultimate setup. Doing, a single. I think it's like, I don't know what size nozzles you'd need. I think it's like 8 gallon per hour nozzles per cylinder, maybe not even that much. I'd have to look up the cc's. I'd like to know. I don't know. Hold on, let me look. See here. Gallon per hour. I forgot because I did buy a pro meth kit one time and installed it, but I never ran it. Like, I had the whole setup, but I sold it with my manifold to somebody in New York City. So I never actually got to test it out. That was around the same time that I tested out the G30 770 for ATP. Let's see here. Okay, gallons per hour to actually cc's. Let's see here. Gallons per hour. Let's do 8. Okay, 8 gallons per hour is 500 cc's. So I think you would want 5, maybe a 5. 3, 6. Yeah, I think a 4 to a 5. Okay, so a 4 or 5 gallon per hour nozzle equals a 300 cc nozzle injector. So if you ran a 4-port pro meth kit, get like the 4 or 5 gallon per hour. Every water meth site sells it differently. They don't always go by cc's. Like the AEM kits go by cc, which I like. It's just more convenient that way. Yeah, Snow Performance Kit is pretty good. Let's see. Custom purge line. Make sure to like the stream, everybody. That way there we get more people up in here with the YouTube algorithm. Blur. Discount code. But how's the weather been for everybody in here? Has it been good or been a good week for you guys or what? Anybody dealing with protests? Use discount. All that protest crap going on. Going to rain next week straight, no shit. Wait, where are you at again, Mark? 'Cause I'm traveling. We're leaving here Wednesday. We're gonna go down to Georgia. Okay. We're going down to Georgia, and then we're gonna be there for a couple days. Um, and then we're gonna go to fucking Arkansas for a day, then to Texas for a day. Then go up to Oklahoma City area for probably 3-4 days, and then head back home. So that'll be fun. We're gonna be bringing my girlfriend's two oldest grandkids, and they've never been. The farthest they've been. So we live in Vermont, which is in the Northeast between New York and New Hampshire. The farthest they've been is to Virginia. And I mean, I've been through Virginia. It's okay. I mean, I don't know what you guys think of Virginia, but personally, I like the Midwest better. Like, I like Texas. That's my favorite state. Texas, Oklahoma is pretty nice. Arizona's all right. New Mexico's okay. Um, Missouri is nice. Indiana's pretty okay. Indiana's nice. Ohio's all right. I mean, it's better than here still. Um, I think Pennsylvania has the worst roads I've seen. Pennsylvania, as far as like roads on the interstate and whatnot, the roads are pretty bad in Pennsylvania compared to anywhere else I've been around the country. So, and the two worst cities that I've been to, and I've been to a lot of cities now, Chicago and LA are the two worst cities I've been to. I have not been to New York City, so I can imagine that would probably be on that list. But LA and Chicago are definitely not my favorite cities at all. So we're hoping that the weather's good. So I won't be live next Friday, just so you guys know. Next Friday and possibly the Friday after, we won't be live. So this will be the last live stream. I probably should update. Uh, Let me cancel that. I'm just updating the title. Let me see here. Where is it? Last. Until July. Last live until July. Right? It'll be July. We've been going to the gym too. Feel pretty good, honestly. Going to the gym, working out. Really sore. Been going to the gym actually for a week now. I think we started actually, so it'll be a week tomorrow. It's live until, or maybe it was a week today. I don't know. There we go. Channel plugging allowed? Yeah, you can go ahead. I don't care. Go ahead. I don't care. I mean, as long I already know who you are, Mark, so it's fine. You know, anybody that comes in here that's like brand new and it's like I haven't recognized them in the chat, then I would say no, just because I don't know them very well. But you know, for people that are in here that I've known, you know, that you've been consistent. So yeah, for sure, I'm all for it. You know. But yeah, what's your okay, hold on. Is your YouTube just Mark Monson? Let me go. I can share your 315 subscribers. You're getting there. Hell yeah. Let's see. Can I share? I mean, you can plug it, share it if you want. I don't know if it'll let you though, right? I think you have to be a moderator. I mean, I can. I mean, we're all over the place, Fusa, so don't worry about it. We talk about just about anything in here. So, there we go. Yeah, everybody, if you want, go check out Mark Monson's YouTube. He has a EcoBoost Mustang, I believe it is, and yeah, 2.3. So go check out his YouTube. He just plugged it in here. He asked permission, which it's fine. I have no big deal about it. I know him for a while. He's been up in here just about every week, so that's cool. I know. Okay. But do you think Mobile One F5W50 work good? Yeah, absolutely. As long as, I mean, 5W50 is gonna be synthetic, full synthetic anyway, so that'd be fine. But yeah, definitely get the 5W50. It's gonna be better. The Mobile One 5W50 is gonna be better than Motorcraft 550. So if that's your best option, then absolutely get it. And if you want, run the Mobile One M1209A oil filter. It's this one right here. So this oil filter right here, that's the filter you want. I'm sure it's gonna be more readily available for you. Right there. But yeah, other than that, we're gonna put these away. So these are the purge lines. If anybody wants them, they're ready to go. Just holler at me and we'll get it shipped out to you. So, got 4 of them made. I shipped one out to Greece. It's actually to 4-Pex Predator. Bought it. His RS is so nice. No problem, man. And then the guys, the 2 guys in Canada received theirs, and one guy said, "What the hell? What the hell? I don't know. I'm horrible with names, but one of the guys that installed it basically said that it fixed his issue because his car was having problems. Like when he filled his gas tank up, it would almost like stall out after once he started it back up. And now with that purge line installed, it solved the problem, which is pretty awesome. So glad to hear that. It's good. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, just keep your OEM one on there if you want, and when it goes bad, switch. That's smart. It's not a bad idea. You'll probably be the only one that gets a purge line in Greece because the shipping to go to Greece was like $68 because I had to use DHL. It's honestly kind of insane, but it's whatever. How do you know? Well, your car, you'll get a code for sure usually, and also your car. Like when you go to fill your car up, this is a telltale sign. When you go to fill your car up, and then you go to start it up after you filled it, if it has like a hesitation to start up, that means that your purge line is bad, your purge valve. Um, that's one like you know sign of it going bad or being bad basically. Um, yeah, 6 days. That's not too bad, honestly. I mean, yeah. I mean, I didn't even pay for fast delivery either, so I don't know. I think it's just the way it got there. I mean, you know, it was pretty impressive though. I mean, got there, it went down to New York City, and then like literally went to Germany from New York City. I mean, it was pretty insane. So realistically, it only took 5 days because you got to remember you're ahead of me in time. So realistically, it actually took 5 days because you're going. You know what I mean? You're going forward in time because you guys are in a different time zone. So technically, if you were over here, it'd be only 5 days. Like consider like if you stayed the same time. Oh, really? See, that's crazy. So the guys in fucking Canada, one of the guys said he had to pay for fucking. I did it as a gift, and he said Canada made him pay some taxes or something. Like, what the hell? They shouldn't have done that. That should be illegal because it's a gift. I marked it as a gift. I don't know. Maybe he just got dicked around and screwed around. I don't know what happened. Yeah, for sure. I mean, 6 days is still pretty awesome. Um, that's all. You know. Let me see here. What was I gonna look up here? I don't know if I should. Oh, if you guys. Oh, so and I don't know. I mean, I'm sure most of you guys have upgraded intakes in here or like the intake tube, but the Stita intake tube, it's gonna be part of my stage 3 best mods for your money, and I did an unboxing video, and it's literally on sale right now for like 115 bucks. It was 140, but it's like $115. But that's for the 2013, 2014 one, which to me makes no sense why the tube would be different, but because the sensor doesn't hook up to that. So I don't know why it's a little different, but the 2015 and up is like 2015 and 2018 is like 150, 145, which is still cheaper for the quality that you get. It's made in the United States. It's made by Steeda. They're a really huge Ford distributor for parts and stuff, high performance parts. They've been around for so long. I think since the 90s. They've been around since the 90s. But their intake tube is literally like, it's really good stuff. I mean, I'll show you guys. I don't know why, it's different. Like the bends, why would the bends be different for 2015 and up versus the 2013-14 when the engine and everything's the same? This is the Steeda elbow, or not elbow, but pipe, intake pipe. You got a little adapter you got on here, and then you got your PCV hose, 1/2 inch. So that's gonna go on there. But yeah, it's really nice, really nice quality, good stuff. Yeah, I mean, for the price, 140, 50 bucks for this, that's cheap. I mean, get a nice high quality. It looks like a Mishimoto silicone adapter, really. Goes right to the turbo. This is tightened down already pretty ahead of time. I was going to actually install this on the live stream, but then the problem is that I was going to make an actual separate video on doing it. That way there actually is more quality rather than doing it on the live stream. Better quality version of it. And also, it's going to be pushed back to the Dark Knight ST series. Also, if you guys don't know, if you go on Amazon, these are my most favorite LED company as far as getting the headlights and stuff. So these are fog lights right here. They're called BeamTech. These guys, so I've had BeamTech's headlights and fog lights. You get them right on Amazon, literally on Amazon. These ones here I just installed on the black car. They're fucking nice. 6,500 for the color. They're really fucking bright. Nice packaging. You don't have no resistors. There's no fan. They're fanless. So they got the, heat sink technology built into them. I think these are only 25 bucks for these. And yes, they are made in China, but I'm telling you right now, BeamTech is a legit company as far as quality and whatnot. They've been around for a long time. They're not just your average Amazon LED company made in China. So these guys, I've had my headlight ones on there since I think 2015, honestly. I mean, for a long time. I believe I had fan ones before, and then I went to fanless because they made fanless technology, like the ones with no fans, which is better because you have less going on. But yeah, there's literally that's. And then for the headlight ones, because we have a CAN-BIS system, you do have to get the resistors. So on Amazon, if you go to ask a question when you go to buy them, I'll give you guys a link to it. I'll give you guys a link. I don't know if I can do an Amazon link in here or not. But the BeamTech H11 headlights, they're 6,500 in the color for Calvin. 6,500K. They have their own website too, so you can technically buy through their website, and you're really not like, I mean, and you can just tell them like, hey, I need the resistors, you know, the anti-flicker resistors, and they'll send them for free. That's what they used to, anyways. I mean, I don't know if they still do, but they should. Okay, here is they're the same price as Amazon. Okay, but for you guys that are not in the United States, I don't know. They should ship anywhere, really. Sure. The fuck? Okay. Here is the BeamTech H11 fog lights that I recommend. I'm telling you guys, these are fucking awesome fog lights. Now they're not yellow. If you can get yellow ones, but these are just normal white, like that pure white color, almost on the bluer side. Like they're not illegal because they're not blue, but they're that white, pure white color. Um, Now the best color to have is yellow for actual fog, but you know, sometimes yellow kind of gets old, so there's the so there's that. That's the bulbs I got. Those are the lights I got in the black car right now, and I'll show you guys. I mean, they're only 26 bucks. I mean, how do you beat that? You don't. You know what I'm saying? Um, where is the H11? These are H11 right here. So they're more expensive for the normal headlights. If you go on Amazon, they're cheaper. I can give you guys the Amazon link for them. Here's the ones I got right here. These are the ones I got. They're $35. It says fog light, but I'm telling you, like they're bright enough to be a low beam in these cars. Trust me, they're fucking bright. Um, the lumens on them are they're rated for 30,000 hours. I mean, it's insane. Um, what is the lumens on? I don't know. Anyways, I'll just copy this. What the hell? We do this here. That's the one. I mean, those are bright. That's definitely. Yeah, those are insane. But yeah, if you guys are looking to upgrade your bulbs from halogen or even like whatever LEDs you got now or HIDs, I'm telling you, like these are game changer. I've had them for years and I've never had one fail on me yet. I haven't had one go bad on me. So I'm just trying to freaking, I guess I can share right here. Copy link, yep. There you go. Here's the H11 low beam bulb. Low beam. It's on Amazon. Those are the ones I run. I have to run a. You have to get a like a resistor thing in between though, like for the harness. So when you order it, you got to message them by asking a question, and then if you guys know how to do that, you ask the question, and then you say you need the resistors because I'm telling you because the low beams when you go to LED you have to run the you know anti-flicker whatever for the resistor because otherwise your headlights won't work for your low beams because it has the um, apparently these have built-in error code oh maybe they updated them. I mean, I've had mine for so long that they didn't have that technology in them, so maybe they built the things in them, but I'd still ask for them just in case so you don't have to wait long. But says 98% vehicle compatible, CAN bus ready, no flicker, no error. Wow, no shit. Yeah, I think they've updated them to where 98%. So I mean, you know. Has an upgraded chip in it, fanless. Aviation aluminum lamp body. Wow. Good stuff. It's good stuff, boys. Let me go there. Um uh, all right, let's see here. Hold on a minute. I have messaged somebody on here. Um how's uh how's everybody doing tonight? How's everybody's week so far? There we go. Sorry about that, boys. I'm gonna drink some water. What's your problem? 8,000 lumens, yeah. So it's I think it's 4,000 each bulb though, is how that works. They divide it by two, which is still really fucking bright. 4,000 lumen bulb is really bright for a low beam. It's really bright. I've had to lower the angle on my ST2 headlights because they don't have that projector like the ST3 does. If you have the projector bulbs or headlights, it's actually better. But for the normal ones, it's so bright that you gotta actually point it downward a little bit because I was getting people flashing me all the time on low beams. And my boot tank will not open if I don't push. I have my boot tank will not open if I don't push a key button. What do you mean your boot tank? What? Boot door. Hmm. Are you talking like your hatchback? Is that what you're talking about? Your hatchback door? Or on your key fob? Is that what you're saying? On your key fob? You have an actual button for your door on that? So mine doesn't have that. That's interesting. See, I'm glad I have some common sense. Because I'm like, boot door? What the hell is a boot door? And I'm like, it's got to be the hatchback because it's not the gas, it's not a fuel door or nothing like that. So, um, maybe a low battery. Have you replaced the battery in it? I recommend putting a lithium, like Energizer lithium battery in those key fobs. They last a lot longer. No, no. It's like 2, 3 months this happened. Okay. But you're saying, okay, your key fob works. Well, I mean, it doesn't open at all. Like, I mean, so do you just not, I mean, can you open it manually from the back though? Like push on the button to open it? Oh. So you have to press on the key fob to open it, you're saying. Even okay, but I mean, stupid question, but are you trying to open up the hatchback by hand when the doors are locked? Because it won't open then. It will open if all the doors are unlocked using the key fob, if that makes sense. But my key fob doesn't have a button for the hatchback, so obviously the RS must have that. I don't know. That's interesting. Oh, whoops. Hold on a second. I'm replying to someone. All right. How you been, man? How you doing, Dylan? Okay, sorry. Catch before I could go and push a button on the hatchback, my door open, keyless. Maybe at different. Yeah, that's interesting. It might be the sensor on the hatchback is starting to like go bad or something. Like it's not reading. So you can't do it by hand, only by the key fob. Is that what you're saying? So you can only use the key fob to open the hatchback, but when you go to do it by hand, you can't actually open it up. Like, that's kind of weird, honestly. Yeah, that's crazy. So I wonder, it has to be that sense. Okay, so when you go to push on that, that's the problem with these new cars these days, that there's so much sensors and bullshit built into them. So I'm sure it's going bad or something. Tuning on fully 85 an hour, 25 psi so far, and just send him a low boost 23. Nice. Wonder what it is, Maverick. What do you think the problem is? Do you think it's the? I'm sure it's probably just a bad fucking like the actual hand sensor on the hatch is probably bad, but the latch still opens up because it's triggered by a different mechanism, or it's the same mechanism opening it, but it's triggered differently because of the key fob, if that makes sense. It's interesting. Probably the button sensor on the hatch. That's what I'm thinking. I think it's the maybe just Do you have a warranty on that, um, Predator? Do you have a warranty on that car still? Maybe have it. I mean, if you have bumper to bumper, they should be able to fix that. But if you don't, then I don't know. How do you even? You'd have to order that part or something. That's unfortunate too. Something like that goes bad that quickly. Yeah, it can be too bad to replace, honestly. I wonder what the part number would be for that. Let me see. I'm sure it's got to be the same for the RS, right? As the ST. Brad. Well, I'm messaging John Erickson. That guy that had that 600 horsepower ST is going to sell me his precision turbo kit for my white car. It's a 5862 Gen 2, I believe. Yeah, 5862 Gen 2. All right, sorry, boys. Release switch. All that. Dylan is the fucking man. Dylan is the man. Thank you, Dylan. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. Hearts in the chat for Dylan for providing that. All unfortunate is that the car is running. Foul not trigger. Also, that's what. Huh. Well, I'm glad. See, this is what I love about doing these live streams is we get to communicate in a very positive fashion, and we help each other out as much as we can. If it weren't for Dylan or Boosted being up in here, helping out, appreciate it, guys. I was gonna look it up honestly. I was fucking had to reply to John Erickson. He's I don't know if anybody knows John Erickson. He's on Facebook. He had that blue, very fast blue ST. I'm buying his precision turbo kit because I'm going with a precision turbo next. I'm just gonna try it out. So if anybody's interested in a precision turbo, I'm probably gonna end up selling his turbo. What I'm gonna do is get a brand new. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how his looks, like condition wise. But other than that, I might just sell his turbo really cheap. And then what I'm gonna do is buy a next gen 5662 precision and run it on the white car. That's what I want to run. I don't want to run the 5862 because it's a nice turbo, but it's just the older technology, and I just rather stay up to date with some newer shit, with the precisions. If I'm gonna run a precision, I want to run the one that I want to run. So, yeah, if that makes sense. Indubitably. Hey, could I video call you? Oh no, you can't. Huh. I'm live on YouTube right now, buddy. I got people messaging me left and right. It's insane. How you doing, Javin? I'm Javin. If you haven't heard, so I'm buying John Erickson's precision turbo kit. It's a 5862. So if you're interested in wanting that turbo, I'd probably sell it for like, I don't know, probably $500. It's a Gen 2 5862. He made 620 wheel horsepower at 38 psi, I think it was, with it. 6 mile leak. Huh. Hmm. Um. Anyways, maybe from okay. Let me see. My driver's side inner CV boot ripped at the same point in time. The axle seal went bad. Axle seal went fine, but the CV boot was a disaster. Just ordered an OEM replacement. Oh fuck, brother, you could have gone that one. Well, I mean that's fine. 125 bucks. That's not bad. But you could have saved some money and got the ones I got from. So the axles I got were from fucking what the hell is that called? Um, Parts Geek. Yeah, hold on. Let me go my email. You probably remember I had it in the chat there a while back. Um, yeah, that's probably what happened. It got water in there and it caused something to happen there. All right, let me see here. I had to buy one. Once cry, once. Yeah, shit. There were cheaper ones on Rocco for like 70, but not Motorcraft. Yeah, I'll show you the ones I bought for my car. Um, Hold on a minute. So where's the Gmail here? I can pull up my Gmail and I can tell you. Auto Parts Geek. Parts Geek, I think it is. Well, if I could see the fucking order, that'd be great. Yeah, right here. Here's the okay, so if you go to Parts Geek, so I paid $75 for the driver's side one and $91 for the passenger side one. So the brand is called GSP. So under Parts Geek. So go to Parts Geek, partsgeek.com. GSP is the brand. Axle. You can look it up. GSP. So, and then the other one is this one right here. This is the driver's side one right here, or the passenger side one. That's the passenger side GSP. That's the part number. So the part number is NCV 11185. So that's the part number. So if you go to partsgeek.com, type in that part number, it should pop right up. The GSP I found to be like the best as far as where the money goes and like the build quality, because they use a high grade moly grease and everything's heat treated. So to me, it seems like it's actually better than Motorcraft. I ran those axles in my white car for a few years, and I actually just put them in the black car, replaced the axles that were pretty rusty in the black car. I'm gonna get another set of these ones and put them on the white car. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get another set of those as well. But yeah, I mean, it's cheap. Fucking $200, I think, for axles total. It's not bad. Venmo. That's crazy. How many of you guys like Venmo on here anyway? You guys like using Venmo? Do you know if an upgraded 2.5-inch hot side pipe is worth it? Not on oh wait, okay. Well, the big not really. I mean, I ran stock charge pipes on my white car when I had my Belt 2.0 with my 7163, and honestly, you don't know the difference other than the fact that it's stronger. I mean, the only reason why they're 2.5 inches is because it matches up to the upgraded intercooler. But other than that, you don't gain nothing for that 2.5 inch because every turbo out there is mostly it's a 2-inch outlet anyways. So technically you're downsizing from the turbo and you're just going up in volume size for that piping. So technically, you're creating more lag by going a bigger pipe. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. You don't have to, but it is better to upgrade them because they are stronger. They can handle more. But all the flange to the hot side. You mean, wait a minute, what do you mean weld the flange? Oh, yeah, weld a blow-off valve flange. Yeah, here. This is what you need to do right here. So this is my Mishimoto hot charge pipe. I recommend Turbo Smart blow-off valves, the Raceport Gen 5. To me, I think it's the best sounding one out there. I've had the tile. The tile to me is a little too quiet. The Gen 5 Turbo Smart sounds very similar to a tile, but it's just it's a little bit louder. It's not too loud, but it's loud. You can actually hear it really good. The tile to me is too quiet. And I had the tile on the JBR pipe. But anyways, so this is how I welded mine. Now you could weld it. I mean, really, there's many ways of doing this. You could have the flange facing this way. I have it vertical, straight vertical, right in between where my connection is for my silicone and this bracket is. Now, this bracket might not be here on the Depot Racing one, but it might be. I don't know, Javin, you might know. But either way, you can have this facing up. I have it facing upwards. That way there it doesn't catch anything and hang down low. It just, to me, and there's plenty of room here. But if you face it downward a little bit more, which a lot of kits have, I think the ESP kit has it facing downward. So this flange is basically over here, and it goes downward like that. You'll probably get actually more sound facing it downward, but the problem is you could catch something in the road. So you don't want to angle it down too much. Maybe off to the side even would be okay. Either upwards or to the side. I wouldn't angle it down, no. You can maybe a little bit, but man, you gotta be careful. Fuck. Let's see. Okay. All right, just let's see. Gonna be pushing. If I'm just wondering if the upgrade to manner will help with. It doesn't really help out. It doesn't matter as far as that goes. How's it going, Sal? How you doing, buddy? In the stock charge pipe, I cut the coupler and put a Goretti flange. I was pre-welded in a 6-inch as well. Some may know what I rigged up as the Worcester setup. I don't even know who that is. Huh. Yeah, honestly, to me, I think it's just better to have a hole cut into the pipe, and then like I did, and then just fucking have the flange welded on it. Honestly, um, I think that's the best way personally. Instead of having, because you don't want a bunch of silicone connections. You want to have the least amount of failure points as you can for your silicone connections. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to just have clamps that can come loose or whatever. Um, yeah. But yeah, I'll be on vacation. I'll be leaving next Wednesday. So I won't be live Friday, and I probably won't be live the Friday after that. I think it's the 28th. Let me see here. So the 20th and the 27th, I won't be live because I'll be away on vacation. I may upgrade the pipe in the future, just have less possible failure points. Yeah, I mean the if your stock charge piping is in good condition, then I'd say that's fine. It's no big deal. Um, honestly, I recommend just going to a silicone cold charge pipe. So that way there you only have two clamping points, one on the intercooler, one on the throttle body, and then upgrade your hot charge pipe to like, you know, a Mishimoto one or actually go cheaper with a Depot, which is plenty fine. Go with a Depot Racing one, hot charge pipe, and then have a flange welded on, like Javin said, and literally you're fucking golden. Like have somebody that you know locally weld it, you know, cut into it, cut a hole into it, and then weld it. That can weld aluminum, and you're golden. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then just buy your blow off valve that you want. Obviously, so the Turbo Smart that I ran used the tile flange, so you have options between the tile or you can run the tile version of the flange for the Turbo Smart. So they have that option as well, because there's two different Gen 5 Turbo Smarts out there. There's the one that they use their own flange, and then you can use the tile flange one. So, oh, you're talking about the oh, hold on a minute. Are you talking about the cold charge pipe? Because the cold charge pipe for the blow off valve, uh, actually the CVF is better. And I put on JBR one. It took me like 2.5 hours, 2.5 hours. This was back in like 2018. Well, I ran the tile blow off valve on it. The JBR one is supposed to be better than the CPE. The CPE one's the worst for fitment, because it's 2.75 inches in diameter. Um, but yeah, I mean, as far as the hot side though, I don't know which one fits better. I mean, I've had the JBR hot side. Yeah, yeah. Go okay, yeah. For cold side, go go with either Mishimoto or Mountoon silicone charge pipe. For the hot pipe, I mean, I don't know if the CVF one fits better than JBR or CPE. Personally, I mean, you could go with CVF and just use my code, and you'll save you some money. I'm sure it's gonna be cheaper than the CPE one anyway. I don't know how much the Depot Racing one is, but um, let me look it up. Focus ST Depot charge pipe, hot charge pipe. Let's check it out. I mean, let's see what the differences are here. Do they have a website? Depot? Does Depot not have a website or? Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, there is the. Well, see, they have the whole kit. They don't have the. They don't have just the fucking hot pipe. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. I think the Mishimoto one is honestly the best one because the. Let me see here. The Mishimoto one, I feel like is the best one because see this right here. So, if you compare it, let's see here. So, where is? Okay. So see this right here. This is your traditional what all the hot charge pipes come with. See, this is a 2-inch to 2.5, say, right? So this is what your traditional hot charge pipes come with for your 90-degree. This is actually a horrible design. The Mishimoto one, I think there's one more other company. I think Mishimoto and Mountoon are the only two. They basically replicated the stock style elbow fitment, and I'm telling you, like it's the best fitment for any big turbo out there. Because I literally ran this charge pipe with my EFR kit. I've ran it on my G35 kit. Like it literally, it's so adaptable because of this elbow right here. So it goes on the turbo, and literally you just move it around, and it's nice long design. I mean, it's not short. You know what I mean? So to me, I mean, yeah, you're gonna pay more money, but really, you're fucking paying what you're getting what you pay for because of the quality of the silicone, the design. This is all custom designed. You know what I mean for our cars. So I don't think the CV Fab one is even designed that good as far as the elbow goes. Depends on what is done to it. I would recommend Pro Tune for anybody. Anything below flashing will probably. Wait, question. Is it worth spending more money to get? Nah. If you're just stock turbo, no. If you're just full bolt-ons, I wouldn't even. Honestly, I wouldn't even. I mean, it sounds crazy, but I probably wouldn't even get a custom tune because I know my car. Like I know these cars so well that I can actually make a like the Cobb OTS tunes run really well because I can just add E85 or I can go down to 91 for a stage 3 too. I mean I just know how to tweak it, you know what I mean? It is better to get a custom tune, but that's more money that you spend as well. So yeah, full bolt on doesn't make. I mean the biggest. Okay, so I think anybody can agree the biggest bolt on upgrade is really for horsepower is the catless downpipe. Like as far as adding horsepower, other than a big turbo and the programmer itself, the biggest bolt on for like a regular bolt on replacement is for horsepower is the catless downpipe. The intercooler doesn't add horsepower. The intercooler just adds efficiency to maintain horsepower. Where the downpipe eliminates the back pressure, helps your turbo breathe better, and also helps your cylinder head from prevents it from cracking or helps the longevity. So eliminates all that heat and just exits the car as fast as possible. But a catless downpipe or even a high flow cat downpipe literally is probably the best bolt on that you can get for horsepower wise. 30 horsepower. I mean, you literally gain 20, 30 horsepower at the wheels by just putting a catless downpipe on. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, literally. Okay, so get your flange. I mean, you can get the flange. Um, so that's around callus downpipe. So I can go happy. Yeah, no problem. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, let me look at the CV Fab hot charge pipe. Let me see. I mean, yeah, I'm not really. That's the thing. Is like, yeah, it's cool to get the discount code thing, and yeah, I definitely recommend their intercooler and like the intercoolers and their downpipes. But when it comes to the charge pipes, eh, I mean, I think it could be definitely they could be better, but I mean they're still made in house. I mean they're really high quality stuff still, but I mean let's just see. Um, I just rather have it more simplified for you guys. I mean, I don't know. Because I look at it like I'm doing the mods on my car, and I've done a lot of these mods to know like which ones work better than others. So, you know what I mean? Um, yeah, their elbow is a little bit longer, so they got a little bit longer design. I mean, it's simple. $189, and then if you add my discount code, let's see here. Discount code BB5. 100. Okay, so you don't save a whole lot. I mean, it's 5%, so you save $10. I mean, so it's $180.50. Personally, I would get the Mishimoto one. How much is the Mishimoto one? I think the Mishimoto one's better, personally. Focus ST, Mishi. I mean, the Mishimoto one's the best one, I think, for a hot side pipe. Let me see. Um, it is more expensive though. That's the thing. But you gotta figure the elbows that they make are, I mean, it's all custom elbows. Those aren't those like generic elbows. They got the wrinkle black or polished. Obviously, wrinkle black. I mean, normal price is $270 for them on that. I'm sure you can get cheaper though, somewhere else. Let me see if I can get. Let me see if I can find it cheaper somewhere else. Let me see here. Got to go. Have a good night. Hey, have a good night, buddy. Buddy. Let me see here. I'm gonna see if I can find it cheaper though. There's some sites that sell really cheap shit. What is that one site that sells really cheap? Um, what the fuck is their name? Yeah, I mean, if you found it for 195, that's pretty cheap for them. I wonder if eBay, somebody has it for 244 as well. Yeah, there's one right there on Summit Racing. Summit Racing is the cheapest one. Oh, and also you could actually, okay, so get this. So yeah, the Summit Racing one's the cheapest one. Is the one you're looking at with Summit Racing? Yeah, I mean, honestly, just get the fucking here. I don't know. Did you look at Summit Racing? Is that where you found yours? I'd get it through Summit Racing. Then get the tile flange from Summit Racing as well. Here, hold on. You could probably get everything from them. Um, Hold on a minute. Let's see here. Oh, really? Is that cheap? 195? I'm looking at Summit right now. I think it'd be quicker through Summit. It says June 17th would be estimated ship date. So that would be Monday. That's the bare aluminum one. So what you could do is I think it'd be better to get the bare aluminum one because then you're not fucking up the finish when you go to scrape off and cut out that piece for that flange. Um, Here. I mean, hold on a second here. Fuck is it? Here's the Summit Racing one. Oh, I gotta minimize the hold on a second. I gotta minimize the link. The link is too big. I like Summit Racing because they're faster usually on shipping, traditionally. And their customer service is really good. So, I mean, it's up to you, but personally, Summit Racing would be better. Um, and you can definitely get the tile flange from them as well. Yeah, you could coat it. Get that wrinkle black coating spray from Advance Auto. They sell it. Here is the Mishimoto hot pipe. There's that right there. There's a Mishimoto hot charge pipe for the Focus ST. And then the tile flange, tile blow-off valve flange. Let's see what that is. I mean, you can get a Vibrant one. Vibrant, they're expensive, huh? Vibrant? Is Vibrant the brand you want, though? I don't think Vibrant is the one you want. Let's see here. Tile blow-off valve flange. I mean, that one's 25 bucks. I found one for 25 bucks. These guys right here. That's pretty cheap compared to $70. $25. It says tile. It says it's a 50 millimeter weld-on blow-off valve modular kit tile. Right here. Let's see if I can. See if I can share that. And then paste that. Shorten. Copy. Here's the tile flange. I mean, it's a different brand, but they make it. It's $25. I mean, how can you beat it? CVF intercooler is probably a good second choice too. Wait, what? Oh, CVF intercooler is definitely the best choice. I feel like, as far as like overall the money and shit. Like, cause the thing is the CPE one or any intercooler that's equivalent to the CPE, literally, um, it's so heavy that it literally, like my fucking all aluminum radiator, the where it sits, the intercooler sits on it. Those what is it? The flanges or whatever, the flares or the whatever it sits on and bolts up to it. Literally, it was bending the aluminum. And then I've heard of people breaking the plastic um, on their radiator because of the heavy fucking intercoolers. The CVF weighs 10 pounds less than the CP intercooler. So that right there is an automatic win right there. And not only that, like all of it is like all welded together. There's no shit that's like bolted up to it. It's all made in the United States, all high quality. Like for the core and the design of it for, was it $500? I think it's 475 with my discount code. Out the door. You don't have to pay shipping or taxes out the door. It's cheap. And then if you combo it with their charge pipes, you get a better deal. So there is that too. You get a better deal if you combo it. There's an option under the intercooler to do a combo. Yeah, it sucks because I know what you mean. What is it? FPV? Um, or shots. I can call you shots. Fucking, I just, so I got two customers in Canada. I shipped out purge valves to. So I got 4 upgraded purge lines available to ship out. If anybody's interested, I got 2 that shipped out and they received them. They're in Canada. I sent out last week, I think. One guy got one in Greece. That's the farthest one I've shipped out. One in Greece, and I mean I've sold a lot in the United States as well. So, but we did it through Canada. We did it where it's a gift, so technically you shouldn't be paying any taxes as far as the crossover goes. So you don't have to pay any of the, because it's a gift. So never in my life bought one before. My first time doing funny stuff to my hey, I mean, there's nothing wrong. Like the thing is the CV or the CV Fab intercooler is literally rated for 670 at the wheels for efficiency. Like that's how much it can flow efficiently. The CPE one is good, is the highest horsepower rated one out there, but the problem is it's so fucking big. Like who in here is gonna need an intercooler that size? Yeah, it looks cool because it sticks out farther, but the thing is it weighs so much it literally causes damage on your radiator tabs, like the tabs. And also, the thing is that's 10 extra pounds of weight. It's extra weight on your front end, which yeah, in some cases you need because you won't spin as easy, but still 10 pounds. And then also you don't need an intercooler that's rated for 800 at the wheels when you can get one that's rated for almost 700, and it's literally half the price, and it weighs 10 pounds less, and it's higher quality build because it's made all fully designed and built in house in the United States. That's just my opinion. I mean, it's literally, yeah, it's 4.4 I think inches thick. I can send you the link. Here, hold on. Here's the link for it. CV Fab. Yeah, go check it out. I think the Whoosh one is literally a replica. It's like the Depot one. It's literally a ripoff of the CP. It's literally a ripoff. That's all it is. I mean, the Mishimoto one's a ripoff of the CPE. Yeah, I try to ask people buy them from if they can send it as a gift or lower the value, possibly too. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, like if you're like, for example, if you're interested in a purge line, I sell them for $260. I just, like I said, I shipped two of them out. Two guys in Canada bought one. I think one in Ontario, and then another guy closer by in Quebec, I think, bought one. And it was literally so it was literally like $260, and I just marked it as a gift, and it got there really quick because it's USPS priority. So let me see here. Yeah, the intercooler. So here's the intercooler. The intercooler. Let me see here. I'm just gonna give you guys a link. Um, but I mean, what intercooler are you gonna find out there is as cheap as this, built in the United States, handcrafted, like the core and everything is handcrafted in the United States, which means it's basically more efficient for the size. I talked to the owner, and he told me like they literally build everything in house, like the core and everything. Like where the other companies out there, they source their core and then they design their end tanks and they weld them on there. That's how they do it. Um, it's just not as efficient doing it that way. That's why the CPE one is so big, is because it's really not an efficient intercooler. They had to make it so big and heavy that for the size of it, it's not efficient, believe it or not. If that makes any sense. I think I can just share this right here. This might be fine. Oh, that's awesome. Appreciate the support, buddy. Here's the CV Fab intercooler link right there. So it is the dimensions of the intercooler. I know it weighs 25 pounds. I've weighed it. I did a comparison video versus the CPE. Um, I got the black one for the black car. So it is 26 inches long by 8 inches high and 4.5 inches thick. So the CPE one, I believe, is also, I think it's 28 inches long by 8.5 inches high by 5.5. I think that's what the CPE one is. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty damn close. I need to shut the freaking door. I got mosquitoes fucking flying in. Hold on. I forgot about the mosquitoes. Those fuckers are gonna. If I get too many mosquitoes coming in here, they're gonna fucking start taking me away. I'll be on vacation ahead of time. It's not heavy at all. At least when I installed it, didn't think it was. Yeah, the CV Fab one is literally made all in house, like the core, everything. It's I had one also for my like for my F-150, and it made a huge difference. Does it fit the RS? I don't think it. I mean, you probably could make it fit. Like mine, I literally zip tie mine on my car. Mine's literally zip tied. Like I don't even have it bolted up. I literally like placed it on the, where it goes, and you got the top hooks. So I put it in the top hooks, and it's literally resting. And then I just took zip ties through the holes, zip tied it. Nice medium sized black zip ties. Zip tied it, and then I zip tied the top hanger hooks, and it literally doesn't move. And then I just hook up my hoses. It doesn't move at all. It's literally, and you can take it off in less than 5 minutes once you got the bumper off. Unclip, you just, you know what I mean? It's so easy. Yeah, get the CV Fab one. You guys, I got it all posted in the I pinned it up there for my contact email for if anybody wants the purge line that I make, or using my code BB5 at CV Fab, because I mean I've made a Focus ST Interfusion, so I mean you could possibly fit it on an RS. I just don't want to say you could. I mean, I'm sure it's possible. You know what I'm saying? If you're creative with it. Um, I just don't know how much different the mounting points are on the RS versus the ST. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, it should be just about where the same in and out for the dimensions of that goes, or the charge pipes. It's gonna be the same 2.5 inch. So that's fine there. It's mostly what you're going to run into is like where it's going to mount up on the radiator. That's really probably the biggest difference. Um, other than that, yeah. I need to fucking, I need to get her to get the, need, okay, fucking mosquitoes in here. I had the door open like an idiot. Um, so Carlos, you have the CV Fab one, right? I'm assuming you have the CV Fab. Yeah, so what that means by being made in-house, it's literally they designed it themselves. They didn't copy it. And it's all like just all designed in-house, handmade. I mean, you know what I mean? Like TIG welded it. Everything's like you don't have to, screw anything on the intercooler or nothing like that. I have a video of the CV Fab um, intercooler versus the CPE one. So the reason why I have my hoodie on is the fucking mosquitoes. I don't want to get bent up. Um, Try to get that bug zapper. I got a portable bug zapper, so I'm gonna have her bring that out here, hopefully. But yeah, so if you get that, it comes with, okay, so the intercooler is a direct bolt on. There's no modifications required. Like some intercoolers out there require you to like modify some shit. Um, it's 115% larger than the OEM core. It comes with two T-bolt clamps. Um, it comes with it says it's 670 horsepower rated, so that's really good. Which most of you guys aren't going to hit ever. I will never hit that much either. So TIG welded bar and plate construction, CV Fab limited, or no, sorry, CV Fab lifetime warranty, not limited lifetime. It's lifetime warranty. I'm telling you, like it is way easier to install than the CPE one because the CPE one's so heavy. So. So the CV Fab is also smaller than the Whoosh. I don't even think do more. What do you mean 400 horsepower? Yeah, it would. The Whoosh one is wait, do you have the 5.5 inch Whoosh one or the 3.5? If you had the 5.5, it's supposed to replicate the CPE, but the CV Fab one is rated for 670 at the wheels for horsepower. So it's all about the you also got to remember it's about the efficiency of how it's constructed and designed. The Whoosh one, like those guys, like ESP, Whoosh, CPE, all those guys don't actually make these cores in house. They literally just have the end tanks welded. They buy the cores, they have them welded, they have them sprayed up or whatever, put their brand on there, and they call them theirs, right? Um, where the CV Fab one is literally all handmade, designed. So it's pretty awesome. Um, Damn, I need that fucking bug zapper out here. And then so if you got the charge pipes, so say you got the intercooler, and then you add the charge pipe kit, you do tile, or do OEM style 299. So you upgrade all, like you just go OEM style, meaning you don't, so you get the cold pipe, but it doesn't have the flange. I mean, it's still, I mean, it's pretty expensive, but I don't know. All right. Um, did I miss anything? Oh, here comes my bug zapper. Woohoo! Bug zapper time. You got my bug zapper?
Or you want?
How much charge does it have?
Oh, it's gonna
Does
be
it?
away from you.
What do you mean it has to be away?
It has to track them from away from you.
Here. Maybe put it up here.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Put it up here. There we go. Bug zapper. That's fucking awesome. So I got a bug zapper. I got a portable bug zapper that she just brought out. And it's solar powered, and it also, I think it's got a battery charging source or something. So now they're just gonna go to that instead. So that's gonna be nice. It's gonna kill the freaking bugs and mosquitoes. Get them out of here. Get the fuck up out of here, buddy. Oh shit. Oh, let's see here. How's the audio and video coming in for everyone? Good, or is it still good, or what? Let's see here. Outstanding. Hell yeah. That's what we like to hear. Appreciate that. Yeah, I've been working out at the gym with my fiance. we're going to the gym, so I'm fucking sore still. My shoulders. Been working out. Try to lose some weight, but also gain some strength back. So let me see. Make sure that's live. Motherfucker's leaking. That's not good. Bad gasket. All right. But yeah, we're gonna be. I'm gonna be hopping off here probably in another hour, maybe less. We'll see. We'll hop off. We got 13 likes. Can we get the 15 likes? Can we get 2 more likes? Get some likes up in here, and it helps the algorithm with the YouTube. So that way there pushes my live into other people's stream or feeds, and basically they'll know we're live, and it just helps out with the live stream to get more people that are new or whatever up in here and chat up. So, but I appreciate all you guys that have liked the stream as always, and stuck around in here, especially the guys that are, you know, outside the U.S. If I route the bluff out of the Symposer, or I just route it to the Symposer. I didn't know they provided a map tap. That's interesting. I'd leave it on the Symposer. It's better to run it on the Symposer off the manifold personally. And then you just run your top solenoid blocked off. So on the right side you have it blocked off, and then the back side of it facing the firewall, that one can be opened up, like venting the atmosphere. And then as long as you deleted it on the other end, and then the one that's connected to like the vacuum pump, that one you just leave alone. Now I'm talking about the one that's on the valve cover, by the way. So because that's like the factory solenoid for your basically it's a vacuum reference. Like basically it controls the vacuum that your original bypass valve saw. So it has nothing to do with boost or anything like that, because your boost solenoid is on your turbo, or where your stock turbo is located. It's generally mounted on there. But yeah, it's definitely better to just leave it how you had it on the Symposer, on your Symposer delete plate. But I mean, there isn't really a difference. I mean, okay, so if you're running a map tap, that must be on the manifold. There isn't a big difference, really. I mean, I don't think there's much of a difference as far as like noticing it. Bypass valve block plate and map tap, no shit. That's pretty crazy. I didn't know they came with that. I didn't know it came with the map tap. Huh. Yeah, I mean, you could, but then if you have a Symposer block off plate, what's the point of having that unless you run that to like a water meth source, or if you're running like another source of boost for something else. But I mean, really, I wouldn't even use the map tap personally. I'd just hold on to it, keep it for something, you know. I'd leave it hooked up to the Symposer delete plate personally. I mean, it's up to you. You know, it's your car. But as far as like how it's going to perform, it won't be much, hardly any difference. Personally, I'd rather have the manifold, like the map sensor, left alone in that spot and not farther away from where it needs to read the pressure. So, if that makes any sense. Oh, shit. Just stretch. I need to stand up, boys. I need to stand up. I'm going to stand up and I'm going to adjust the, I'm going to adjust this. To be right there. And then, let's see if I can, does this fuck up the lighting? How bright is that? It's not too bad, huh? That's not too bad. Shit. That's not too bad. I'm gonna put these purge lines. So if anybody's interested, I got 4 purge lines as part of this new batch, ready to go. I'm gonna ship them out. I'm gonna bring them with me on vacation, so when I'm gone, there's no delays. So when I'm out and about on vacation, if I sell one or whatever, or has somebody that wants one, they're not gonna be delayed and be like, oh, well, you gotta wait 2 weeks because I won't be back. Well, I'm gonna have them with me. That way, there's no delays, and I'll just ship them out from wherever I'm at, my location. So, you know, because I mean, yeah, even though I'm on vacation, I'm still kind of working, as I take care of my mom, and I'm also still gonna reply to comments as much as I can, as far as on YouTube. So, and then I'll check my email. I always check my emails. You know, always empty out my spam and everything. So, oh shit. Yeah, I don't even know what to do with this turbo. I don't know what to do with this one. I don't want to get rid of it. You know, it's my favorite turbo. You know, that's my favorite turbo right there. Here, let's bring this over here. There's the black Dark Knight ST. Here, hold on. What do you think? She's fucking clean, huh? $14,000. It's all yours. 14,000. It's not even waxed up yet. That's the crazy part. But I'm gonna bring this over here. Bring that up there, and then there we go. Over there we get a different angle, different perspective angle. There we go. I need to paint this yellow blue. I need to finish that up. Paint the ceiling white, refreshen the paint up. You know, do some stuff. I will at some point. Yeah, my initial thought was Composer. That's why I'm sticking to. Thank you. Well, I'm off tonight, boys. Trying to do all change stay. Have a safe and great weekend, everybody. Hey, I appreciate it, Carlos. Appreciate it all. Appreciate you. Have a good night. Thank you very much for stopping by, and thank you for also stopping by Shots. Typically, what I like to do is anybody that's new in here that has commented, I like to know like general idea of what your setup is, like for if it's like full bolt on or if it's got a big turbo, whatnot. Usually, I ask out there. Everybody kind of has an idea what your setup is, and like you don't have to tell everything, but like it's really cool to know everybody's setup. I just like to. I'm always curious, just to see, and yeah. So there's that. But yeah, I gotta clean the garage up a little bit. I got some. I don't know. What do you guys think of this stuff? The Meguiar ceramic wax. It's okay. I like using it for on my windshield, on my my Camry or my daily, the ones I drive in the rain. Like I'll use it for my windshield. It actually repels better, I think, than Rain-X personally. And it's it's kind of like a wax. I mean, it's not. It's good, for what it is. It doesn't like being applied in the sun because when I went to dry it off, it's literally like it's like a normal wax generally. But I thought with that ceramic stuff, it wouldn't be as bad, but still, it's whatever. I like. I'm gonna try this one out right here. The Ultimate Meguiar's Ultimate. I don't know. Have you used this one? I remember. I don't know if you guys know, but Meguiar's had a synthetic wax out. It's called NX2 or something. NX 2.0. But yeah, this stuff is what basically replaced it. So this is their best stuff. Pure synthetic wax. So it should wipe off really easily. That was the whole point when they went to synthetic wax. I don't know if you guys remember back in the day when like synthetic waxes came out. It was like the shit. They had turtle wax ice like in the container, and it was like literally so smooth. I mean, this is early 2000s. This is like 2003, 4, maybe even sooner. Like they were just coming out with synthetic waxes, and because my grandfather would always use the Carnauba, traditional Carnauba wax, which is still really good stuff. But Hybrid Solutions is. I wonder what Hybrid Solutions. Never heard of them. Huh. Never heard of them. Oh, let's see here. Again, 9 o'clock. Oh, boys, I think we're gonna get off. Fuck it. Maybe we've been off. We've been on for 2.5 hours. I don't know. I mean, if you guys got any other questions, I might just get off here. Kind of relax before going to the gym. Probably relax for an hour and a half. Watch some YouTube or something. So, but yeah. But yeah, we're going to get the precision turbo kit from John Erickson. He had a really fast blue ST, Focus ST, and he was running a precision Gen 2 5862 turbo, running like 38 pounds of boost. Was insane. Um, so yeah, we're gonna get that turbo kit. I mainly just wanted the downpipe and the manifold, but I told him I'll take the whole thing, and probably what I'll end up doing is probably getting a brand new CHRA for that turbo. We'll see how it looks, and probably sell a turbo. We'll see. You know, if I get a brand new CHRA for it, I'll probably sell the turbo for like $1,000. If I leave it alone, I'll probably just sell it for $500. Um, you know, we'll see. But other than that, like, I mean, that turbo makes, I mean, it spools. The thing is with that turbo, it spools so fucking fast, but yeah, it makes a shit ton of power. It's insane. Um, he was making like 620 at the wheels. And I mean, my old YouTube channel, I had a bunch of videos of his car beating Hellcat Red Eyes on the street. You know, CTSVs that were tuned. I mean, Corvette Z06s. I mean, he roll raced so much with that thing, competitions and everything. I mean, that car was fucking nuts. I had a 2.3 stroker with a 2.0 cylinder head, so I had an ST cylinder head. So he still had some room to grow. If he had the RS cylinder head, it would have been definitely a better setup. He had stage 3 cams, E50 ethanol tune. What else did he have on it? I mean, he had, I don't know what injectors or whatnot. I don't know what his fuel system was, but let's see here. But I think we're going to get off, boys. Hopefully, you guys have a good night. Love you all. And have a good weekend, everybody. Have a good night, guys.